Hello again, everybody. You're back at the old Square to Circle music channel. You're stuck again with your old pal Mage. That's right, that's me. We're here at the little sitting spot where we talk about, record collecting, music appreciation, and all that great stuff. Pardon the weathered, kind of salty dog look today. It's been snowing in Western Oregon, if you can believe it. Even here at like 600 feet elevation, like we are just barely a stone's throw above sea level, and it was fucking snowing last night and today, and we're supposed to get snow all night tonight. It's not going to stick, but it's miserable here. So like I said, pardon the kind of like, homely look on yours truly. I do what I can to keep myself presentable for these YouTube videos, but sometimes you catch me right off work and I'm super, super fucking jazzed about tonight and why I've gathered you here around the fire. Because we're going to talk about one of my favorite fucking bands, if not my very favorite heavy band. They're my favorite heavy band. They're my favorite hard rock, heavy metal, whatever band. I talk about them all the time. I'm talking about Tool, of course. Everyone is slowly putting these videos all over the internet because everyone's getting their new box sets are arriving in the mail and in record stores especially too. I ordered mine this time. I'm not really sure why. I'm sure if I would have gone down to House of Records, I'm sure Greg would have ordered me one. And I didn't know how many they were going to get. I played it safe. I really wanted one, so I ordered the new Inoculum 5 LP box set, collector's edition, whatever. Cost me $170 and change. I think it was $179.99, right? So I got that, if you guys want to watch me open it. But first, since you're stuck here and we're talking about appreciation of this art that these guys give us, I want to kind of just quick preface and just kind of a little introductory story for any of you guys or gals or people all around and in between. If you're still kind of fence sitters, if you're just not sure, even though this band has been around for 35 years, you're still kind of just sitting there wondering like, should I give them my time and effort and all this fucking money for all of these neat things? Yes, give them all of your money. How is that even still a question in anybody's mind? Give rock stars your money all day long. What the hell is wrong with you? What are you, crazy? Yeah, if their shit costs $50, buy it. If a CD costs $75, buy it. There's a reason. There's a reason why. Because they're artists and they're putting shit out there that is unlike anything else you can get these days. These guys press the boundaries. They are one of the most progressive bands in the world in all of history of rock and roll for many simple reasons. And I guess none of them are very simple, but all this long-winded shit, you get where I'm going with this. Like, they're the real fucking McCoy. If you're gonna give them big money, you're gonna get what you pay for. That's what I love about them. So talking about this, smash 2019 hit, they didn't put something out for, what was it? It was practically 13 years, from 2006 to 2019. Obviously it didn't take them that long to write the music. They just got shit going on. They're human fucking beings. They're raising families and they're doing all sorts of other incredibly cool hobbies and art and just all kinds of shit. So, Tool took a really great break, a very wide berth from the rest of the world and the rest of, whatever, the rock industry. Not entirely true. A lot of those guys remained in and around the rock industry, obviously, but I don't really need to go deeper than that into it. Like, it takes time to do what they do. We all know that. And they dedicated a lot of love and a lot of, synergy into some magnificent shit that if you're going to pay, almost $70 or what, I don't even know what I paid, but this elaborate, gorgeous, album in CD format, but you're getting this incredibly beautifully packaged, elaborate, awesome thing. You can charge this little pack in here and it like plays a movie. Upon opening this shit for the first time in late 2019, like I almost shit myself a tiny bit. I almost dropped a little bit of an oopsie poopsie, if you know what I mean. I couldn't believe what I was unfolding. And then, you know, lit a candle and put the cans on and went to Saturn and back. You know, that's what these guys do with their art form. Give them all your fucking money. They're just genius, beautiful humans. This is the variant I got. It was just kind of a blind buy at the record store. So it was a mixed bag. There's like, man, we got a pile of them. We let everyone just kind of pick whatever they wanted. There was only like 2 variants left. And so I love the sacred geometry design on this one. It's gorgeous. You know, and then they much later wanted to give everybody a chance to buy something that was affordable. And so they said, okay, let's kind of re-release the same ordeal, but just kind of like pared down a little bit, but everyone gets a little bit more like kind of different art in this as well. The art that wasn't included in the first deluxe edition or whatever you would consider it, but equally as just impressive and magnificent. The entire production of, you know, it's like having a novel on the, you know, a little novella tucked on your bookshelf. I love it. Hardback spine. Yeah, these guys are just the real fucking McCoy. Of course, most recently, also very excited about a redux of their, well, it being the, I guess, 30th anniversary, right? Am I right? 30th anniversary of their first EP released in 1992. Of course, they'd known each other and played with similar projects, but the band, I guess, all in itself is now just 30. So I said 35 earlier. I'm not sure why I came up with that 35 number, but it really is just 30 because they released this like kind of 30th anniversary redux, like I said, of their first big kind of single off that EP from 92, the Opiate single, and they redid it with just kind of like a, you know, I guess it's re-envisioned to a certain degree, but it's more or less just kind of accentuated, and I think it's genius. Of course, I'm a, you know, creepy Uber fan, but anyone else that would have like a real, like, unbiased kind of critique of it would still even say like it's pretty imaginative, and where they took it was to a really great place and just kind of a new light to an old flame. And I love everything about that. And of course, giving way to, you know, some more gorgeous artistry, you know, a short film was created for it. So you have a 10 or 11 minute short film. And this is obviously the redux of the song, but you get a DVD, or pardon me, a Blu-ray. You have to have I don't have a goddamn Blu-ray player. Of course, I've watched the video online already, but I especially love the audio as well. I think it's, like I said, imaginative. And this short film is just intense as fuck. I can't remember the guy's name, but he directs this cool short film. He is responsible for I'm not sure if it was just the cinematography or if it was overall, like if he was the director of a couple of the later like Alien Resurrection redo films. I don't know if he, like I said, if he was the cinematographer, if he was the actual director, but he's responsible for some pretty intensely cool filmmaking. And so this is obviously a smash bang, you know, amazing piece. So leading up to, you know, what we came here for, we're going to talk more about the Fear Inoculum album, but yeah, these guys want to give you something for your money, because the art means a lot to them. So enough of the jibber jabber. Sorry about that, guys. But here's my little unboxing station. I hope this works for you guys. Sorry, you got to look at my fat gut. Let's do it, shall we? Yay. Need a burrito. I'm just like a kid on Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever. Be careful. Man, it's pretty hefty package. Oh good, they double boxed it. Always appreciate that. Put it in the box. Oh yeah, they give me some styrofoam padding too. Oh boy. And there it be. My, that is weighty. Oh, look at all those glares. Can't see it at all. Sorry, guys. I honestly like this art a lot more than the original release CD versions. I'll have to do some research, figure out who it was that did it, but I like it a lot more than I like the CD version. And pictures of this, though, on the internet make it look so much better. The art itself on the cover box looks like garbage, actually, with this weird, like, iridescent foil 3D kind of thing. It takes away from the actual piece, the art piece that I've seen. So we'll see if maybe there's some better, if there's a booklet in here that has obviously better depictions of the art. Boy, you always got to be careful where you cut these things. Very, very safe. A little slit there. Okay, very careful. Save that hype sticker. Foil. That's neat. Yeah, like I said, like you guys can't really see, obviously because of all the glare and all the light all over my home. I'm very sorry about that. But this kind of like shiny foil type sheen that they put on the box cover of this really kind of does an injustice to that work of art. But it's still pretty cool. Man, can't even tell like where to dig in. There it is. Kaboom. It all comes out of the box carefully, nothing slipping, sliding, falling out. That's good. Nothing on the spine. It doesn't say tool on the spine. Kind of strange, but it'll look cool on the shelf. I don't know if I'll put its spine out on the shelf or if I'll put it this way so you can see all the individual discs. More of the really cool art, foil style. Unfolds like a book. Oh, ooh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. I like that. In certain light, it looks pretty amazing. And this next page has all like this like crazy intricate die cut, like textured, all sorts of sacred geometry and like mandala, crazy stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but pretty badass. Oh, enter the art book section of it. Much like the art inserts in the CD versions where you just have like these thin foil sheets in between some CGI art. Badass. Cast of characters. Our favorite musicians, Justin Chancellor, Danny Carey on the tubs. Some more gorgeous Alex Gray artwork. Yeah. Yeah, you guys have seen all the art. There's some more pretty amazing stuff. And then we get into the first little bit of the wax here. And it just pulls out. Nice black sleeve. Inner sleeve. They did all this on RCA. RCA this time. Doesn't look to be like there's any factory defects. That's good. There's the first of the etchings. Oh man, that is going to be impossible to see. But it's pretty gorgeous. I'm sure at a distance, if it were framed or something, it would look pretty incredible. So I don't know, that's disc, gotta be disc A, obviously. Very difficult to discern what specific disc this is. So, I mean, obviously it'll say in the fucking, dead wax, it'll be printed in there, but I don't see it anywhere on the label. It's not super easy to read, so you just have to memorize which etching is the disc 1 or disc 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. It is not clear. Which, yeah, who cares? Can't get too picky about that kind of stuff, right? But the individual box sleeve pockets are, really strong and beautiful. And then there we go. It lists the tracks on each individual like book page. So it'd be pretty hard to get the discs jumbled up at all in a pile. Beautiful. It's got all the lyrics all drawn out. I like this. I like this a lot. So you can just go through it like you're reading a story. It's fantastic. Disc 2. Again, no real way of discerning, but that doesn't really matter as long as you file everything. Whoa, this disc is filthy. Uh-oh. There, of course, you're not going to be able to see it, but there are little dots of like what must be just factory, whatever, flotsam and jetsam. It doesn't look like it's paint. And it even just kind of blows off as I blow it, but it was pretty fucking filthy. So I'll run these through the disc cleaner first and foremost before I decide to put them on the platter and drop the needle. There's the second etching, which is the picture of the spirit again. Whatever it's called, the turning. I think that's what Alex Gray calls that art, the turning. And it's just only one of the figures, which kind of looks like a, spider crab face hugger alien, fucking crazy, cool thing. I'm not quite as impressed as I thought I may be with the etching. It's not very deep into the wax. It's really light and really difficult to really, it was really difficult to make out. And it's not just because of the light or the glare of the cameras, even at like, just looking at it, straight at it, it's just like, it's really difficult to see the etching whatsoever. So I guess I could say I'm mildly, disappointed with that, I suppose, but whatever. It's still awesome. Tool is not quite in a category of kind of a ne'er-do-wrong for me entirely, but whatever. It's not like they put too much thought into whether the etchings, look good from a distance. Pretty fucking cool. I'll save you guys the boring drama of pulling out all 5 discs and looking at the etchings that are hardly discernible. Man, pretty gorgeous. And it has a few of those little interlude segue pieces that you see, that you hear on the what would it be, just the downloadable version, where you get all of the segue weird, I like it. I think it's fucking cool. The first time I listened to the album, like going for a jog last year, the first time I listened to it like a downloadable version while I was on my a run, and I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? I've never heard this shit. What is this album? I had no idea, because on the CD versions, I only ever listened to the CD versions, and it doesn't include all that extra music between the songs. And this includes, let's see, on side H, side F, and side D. So I don't know if that's all of them or not. I never really have heard them very often, so I don't have them memorized or anything like that. I wouldn't recognize the audio if I heard it, but they included that on here. So that will be awesome. A new journey for me. Yeah, side H. So there's at least 3 or 4 of them. And then side J, after Tempest. Wow. So this is going to be like a whole new experience for me. Man, the final page art is fucking dope. Oh, look at that. That's great. There it is, guys. There it is. Man, I'm very excited to show this off tonight. Yeah, it would be kind of neat if, like, you know, in gold foil right here on the spine, it just said tool. Or if it had at least maybe had like the two like syringes, like that art that they've been using. You know what I mean? The Fear Inoculum syringes. You know, if that was on the spine, would be kind of cool, I guess. But whatever. This'll be great to dig into. I'm really excited. Let's see how this sounds on the hi-fi. I've yet to even play any Tool really at all on this stereo. I mean, occasionally I listen to Lateralis because I think on vinyl, oh no, I have 10,000 Days, but it's a bootleg. And the 10,000 Days vinyl, or excuse me, the Lateralis vinyl, the picture disc vinyl, doesn't sound fantastic. So yeah, I mean, I listen to Tool like when I'm in my car, and I listen to Tool when I'm at work, and I'm like really focused and it's in my ears and I'm like totally immersed in it. So now I can take the newest of the new for a drive on the hi-fi and really focus hard and listen to every little nook and cranny of this masterpiece. So, whew, this is the heftiest thing by far I have ever bought. Yeah, I mean, the Steven Wilson Yes box set, the remaster that he did, it's about the same. It's 7 LPs, just about as heavy and just about as yeah, chunky on the shelf. So that is fucking awesome. I'm gonna save this label. I like to do that these days. It's cool. All right, guys, that's my nerdy Tool episode. I'm gonna eat some pizza and listen to Fear Inoculum. Peace out, motherfuckers.